Let's talk about Cleveland Farrell. I think this is so interesting. The Niners lost Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and I felt like they went into like a little mini depression for a minute. It's like, oh, what's the point? Why should we even make a trade? We're not going anywhere. Like, if you really know ball, you know that we're cooked. It just seems so like, woe is me, depressed. And then I don't know, maybe it wasn't the coach's decision. I'm guessing that Robert Saleh and Kyle Shanahan wanted another player. Maybe Jed and Parag said, nah, not in the budget. Sorry. Work it out. So instead of trading for Bradley Chubb or Jermaine Johnson or Jalen Phillips, they signed Cleveland Farrell off of some team's practice squad. They could have had Cleveland Farrell at any point this year. Out of sheer desperation, they signed Cleveland Farrell, who'd been on the team before. And I don't know where this is going to go for Cleveland. He's been in the league a while. There is a reason he was on a practice squad, and the Niners didn't want him until they absolutely had to get someone. But he has 4 sacks in 4 games. If the Niners had traded their 3rd-round pick or even their 2nd-round pick for Jalen Phillips or Jermaine Johnson, and they had 4 sacks in 4 games, people would be making 10,000-word think pieces, 2-hour live streams about what a genius trade that was and how it was worth. I mean, if they had traded a 3rd-round pick for Cleveland Farrell, which obviously would be dumb because he was on a practice squad, but if somehow they had to do that and he came here and gave you 4 sacks, and not only 4 sacks, today he had 9 tackles. He's everywhere. He's good against the run. He's good against the pass. He's literally playing better than Bryce Huff, who is a nothing against the run and is a good pass rusher, but not producing like Cleveland Farrell right now. If the Niners had traded for a player who put up the exact same numbers and was doing the exact same things as Cleveland Farrell, you'd be like, damn, man, should John Lynch be the executive of the year? Was that the best trade of the year? But no, they just got this guy for nothing. So I think that Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh really do deserve a lot of credit for their ability to, the next man up stuff this year. They're 9-4. Granted, they have a really easy schedule, and we can't forget that. We all talked about it all year. It's why I thought they should do something at the trade deadline. Like, what are you waiting for? Why do you think 2026 is a better year than 2025? You're winning now. Kittle's great now. So they didn't do anything. Maybe they weren't allowed to. Maybe they didn't want to. They bring in Cleveland Farrell. I'm sure they didn't think he would do this, and he's doing it. After the game, someone asked him if he's peaking in his career. He's like, I asked me after the season. Clearly he is. Where would they be right now if it wasn't for Cleveland Farrell? Would they have won this game without him? Maybe. But he's their best defensive lineman right now? Is he going to be on the team next year? Should they give him an extension right now? So you lose Bosa, you trade for no one, you sign Cleveland Farrell, he's incredible. He's been around forever. Now he plays well. You lose Fred Warner, you get Tatum Bethune, he's a good player. He goes down. You bring in Curtis Robinson, you're on your 3rd string middle linebacker. Defense gives up 8 points. That's really impressive. I know we're all mostly focused on Brock and the offense and what it means and Matthew Stafford and his interceptions and narratives and all that stuff, because that's a lot of fun. But 8 points? Now, I know they faced a terrible, terrible offense, but the Niners, I thought their defense was I thought it was awful. When they gave up 42 to the Rams, it looked like the Niners weren't going to be able to stop anyone the rest of the year. Guess not.